live?
Are we live?
When we are live?
We are. Hi everyone and happy New Year's. Happy 2021. Make sure I say it right because I did write 2020 this year. So happy and welcome back to the Love You Show. This is my co-host Andrew and I am Ashley. And here's Denim joining us today. She's going to be running around through our live with her toys.
We're back into our fake set today.
It is, aka my living room.
Yeah. So now what? What do we want to talk about? Oh, we wanted to talk about New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, because it's January 1st, and I know that we, as humans, always put expectations on ourselves to come up with a New Year's resolution or to try to do things right, start off on the right foot. But we really wanted to dive in today about...
Well, we were thinking about, instead of coming up with New Year's resolutions and trying to dig deep and try to find willpower, we were hoping you could begin to think about what you'd like to create in 2021. The thing about willpower means that you're forcing yourself to do something that you don't want to do because you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you think about wanting to create something in your life, and I urge you to go to our YouTube channel and look at some of the videos we did on making a list of what you want to create. And you start to make secondary choices in support of that. That's very different than forcing yourself to do things that you don't want to do. So I look at Ashley and I think about a year ago, and she wanted to work out, and you were using willpower to do it.
Yeah, I always said I need the willpower to get up in the morning. I need the willpower to go to the gym. And I didn't really understand what that meant or what it is that I was looking for. I just kept saying willpower and expecting that there was this power that was just going to come and make me feel better. But I had to figure that out last year in the beginning, that if I wanted to do something, if I wanted to change something, that I needed to be able to focus on that thing and try different baby steps, different ways to introduce this new habit or this new lifestyle that I wanted for myself in 2020. And I had picked 3 things that I wanted to focus on last year, and that was my health, my fitness, and my business. And I really did get to work on those things, and I really tried to change my way of how I did things, and not like, you have your idea and you have where you're at in life right now and where you want to be, and you kind of have to fill in the blanks and figure out those steps that you need to take in order to get to that goal that you wanted. And I always thought that that was boring for me to do, but I actually found it really interesting and nice to be able to break things down in a pace where I can do it myself.
So then what happened? What happened with the working out? Because you're a beast now.
So where I was at in the beginning of, will you open that for her actually? I think she wants to go in her crate.
Yeah.
There you go. Good night, Denim.
There you go.
So when I wrote down my list of things that I wanted to be able to do in 2020 was, the first one was to be able to work out 5 days a week. I've never done it. I wanted to see what it would feel like and if this was a realistic goal for me to be able to do every week. So where I was at, I was already working out twice a week, and I thought, why not every week we're going to add an extra day to my workout so that it's not so heavy on my body, and by the end of the month I'll be able to do a full 5-day workout and really document how I'm feeling each and every day. And I remember doing the process and just feeling exhausted, feeling tired. My body was really sore, and it kind of let me know that I wasn't prepared to achieve that 5-day workout, that this was going to be something that I was going to have to work on and be patient through the process.
And here you are a year later.
Yes, and I've been working out 5 days a week for the past 4 months now, I want to say.
Yeah, so it's become a habit. And so when you think about this whole willpower concept, the opposite of willpower is creating habits in your life.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about habits in your life is that you already have them. So most of our day is a series of habits that we do. Unfortunately, for people, a lot of those habits are unhealthy, and they're not leading you to what you want. So our focus this coming year, when we work together, is to begin to look at habits that support what you want to create. So Ashley had this desire to create health in her life, and I think she's done a really incredible job this past year looking at the working out aspect.
Yeah.
And by the way, in order to find that thing you want to work out with, we look at what's fun and easy for you.
And this has been, like, my workout journey has been a huge thing. I mean, from getting a personal trainer, going...
3 personal trainers.
Yeah, I've been through multiple personal trainers.
Maybe 5 if I think about it.
Yeah, because
they weren't a match.
they just weren't a match, and I believed that there was a person out there who I could enjoy working out and having them push me to the next step. And sit up, Andrew. So being able to find the right trainer, being able to find activities that I enjoy, signing up at different gyms to see what worked out. I mean, we did the YMCA, we did the 24-hour fitness, I even did jiu-jitsu, I was doing cross training, yoga, hot yoga, cycling. So I've been trying new things to find what works out for me, and I have to say, like, I love my trainer who I'm working with now, Mark, and I love the combination of being able to go on hikes and take Denim with me because she enjoys them, and she actually, like, I think she's taking me on a hike, I'm not taking her on a hike. So it's been fun trying to find these activities that are also helping me in my fitness journey and also allowing me to be outside in nature, and I just enjoy working out. You were telling me to listen to that podcast today, and I forgot what it was that they said that when you work out you release this chemical in your brain, and it's that chemical that you're constantly wanting to get every morning because it becomes a habit, and when you don't have it you feel this feeling.
Yep.
So
and you now have that need for that chemical, and when you work out it sets you up for a great day, which doesn't mean you have to do it in the morning. She just happens to do it in the morning.
And I used to start off in the day at night. I only used to work out at night. I wasn't a morning person, and then I gradually started making the changes. Like, I'm really surprised in myself that, like, one day I just told my trainer, I think I want to bump up my days now. I think I want to start coming at 7 o'clock in the morning. I think I want to start taking an extra class on the weekends. Nobody pushed me to do this. Nobody told me I should do this. It's been things that I wanted to do because I hold so much enjoyment when I'm doing these things.
And it's in support of your health.
And it no longer gives me anxiety.
Yeah. So that was the big, I think, accomplishment for you in relationship to health. When we look at 2021,
Yeah.
Ashley is going to begin to look at how she eats, what she eats, when she eats, how she thinks about eating
Yeah.
in support of her health. We're not going to do this from the point of view of willpower and Ashley making herself eat things that she doesn't want to eat.
It's change. I really want to change my habits of how I think about my eating and eliminating that word diet completely, because even Andrew caught me saying the word diet and he's like, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle change, and that's what I've always wanted, was to change the lifestyle that I live to benefit me and to help me be this person that I want to be every day. And I feel like I was able to really focus on my working out and drinking more water and eating and drinking my protein in the mornings. And now I really want to take it to the next step where I'm really documenting this journey, this section in my life where I've struggled so much with, and I think a lot of people have struggled with it, and it's also a thing that we can instantly ignore and work out. But in order to work out, you have to have eating, which is going to support that working out. So you can't get what you want out of your working out if you're not doing the eating part. And so that's why I want to take you guys on this next journey with me, to really get more into my life of this health journey that I've been doing and having weight loss surgery, and what are either the pros or the cons or the challenges that I'm being faced with having surgery and trying to eat much more healthier. And I'm just excited.
So we had this conversation that we're having with you this morning,
Yeah.
and we thought it would be a great idea for Ashley to do OnlyFans at this point,
Yeah.
where you join her on this journey, you work out with her, we look at how she's changing the structure of eating and how she's thinking about eating. We have the opportunity, you will, to ask Ashley what it's like to go through weight loss surgery.
Yeah,
How long's it been?
It'll be 4 years in April, so we're going on 3 years and a half. And another reason why we wanted to do this is because we get so many of you asking what life has been like with surgery, and you share your stories. And there's some of you who we've actually had personal conversations, FaceTimes, about the surgery. And I wanted to be able to have a community of people who are, one, willing to hear the information that I am giving out and wanting to, like, this is a safe area, this is a safe place for you to come, ask questions, and get educated about your health and the weight loss journey that I'm going through, and the things that I've gone through with gastric bypass surgery, and why I made those decisions to have that particular surgery. We've been thinking for a long time where we wanted to share this information, and we felt like the safest place would be OnlyFans, because we want you to feel like you are getting up-to-date information every day on the struggles and the accomplishments that I go through this health journey, because I don't want to leave anything out. I think I want to be as candid as possible and show you when I am stressed out where my mind goes to and what I want to eat. And it's basically my diary, but you guys are there along with me.
Yeah, and it just doesn't have to be about health.
No.
I mean, people are curious about her as a designer. How do you start a business? How do you
Yeah.
make a successful business? How do you pivot when you need to pivot? So there's a whole lot of things that we can talk about in that platform. And we're not real sure how to do it yet, but this is gonna be a good week of us researching
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
I mean, we've been researching and doing our
due diligence.
yes,
Yeah.
about OnlyFans, and now not how OnlyFans is only for what we all first think of it as, but it's a platform to be able to get closer with people who you admire and follow. And this information that I'm going to be putting on OnlyFans are for people who are dedicated and learning more about what it is that I'm doing in my life and how I can share my information with you all.
But here's the other part that I think is the most powerful, is that these habits that she has acquired, you will do with her.
Yeah.
So the 3 workouts every other day for you to begin, you'll do with her. the journey on her figuring out how to eat, when to eat, etc.
Yeah.
You'll do with her. You can go in the kitchen with her and cut up the vegetables as you're cutting them up.
Yep.
When she gets up in the morning and she has, Ashley, did you have your water? Can we all have our water together?
Exactly.
It's time for a banana. So there's all these habits that you can acquire by joining Ashley and her journey.
Yeah.
So next week when we meet on Friday for our live show, we'll have more information for you. We're excited about this.
We are, because we
Yeah.
never knew how it was going to happen. We wanted to do it on YouTube, but I think
It's not interactive.
it's not
Yeah.
interactive as much as we want it to, and there's so much that we want to be able to post and make sure that the information is in the right people's hands. And I feel like if we just have this place where everybody can share in this community, I think it would be great to finally have our page where we dedicate it all to that.
Yeah, so Ashley texted me last night and said, Happy New Year, and I said, Happy New Year, and I said, this is the year.
Yes, this is the year.
This is the year we're going to make a difference in other people's lives and their journey on health and creating, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah, just creating positivity in their lives and becoming more happy, because if anything, 2020 proved to us that the things that we've been talking about for the past few years are finally coming full force for us to share with you. We've been wanting to do this Love You show. We've been wanting to share more about my fitness and health, and I think more than anything, this is the time for it to happen.
That's it from me.
Yes. Well, I hope you guys have a great New Year's. Don't stress yourself out about coming out with New Year's resolutions.
No willpower.
No willpower. Just come up with things that you want to see in the next 6 months, 3 months. Then at the end of the month, break things down to what you feel like you can accomplish every day, and just remind yourself. But yeah, I can't wait to see you guys all next week here on YouTube on our Love You show. If not, you'll catch us on our live on Instagram. Thank you everyone on Instagram and YouTube for joining us today, and I hope you guys have a great Friday and the rest of the weekend.
Happy New Year.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.